Welcome back for another video on the Outdoor Limits Grill channel. Today we're making some goose or duck bacon. I picked up this seasoning kit from Amazon. I will link everything that I use in this video down in the description so then you guys have an easy way to find this. And so we've got some snow geese from a snow geese hunt this past spring, and so we're gonna be turning that into some bacon. Now it's not necessarily gonna be like pork bacon, like your regular bacon. It's gonna be more like, the best thing I can compare it to is like turkey bacon. What we're gonna be doing is we're mixing this snow goose with some pork butt. We're gonna be grinding it, and then we're gonna mix it up with the seasoning, and we'll be making some goose bacon. If you guys do any sausage stuff at home, I highly recommend just wearing gloves. It makes life so much easier when your hands get covered in ground meat and whatnot, so gloves are important. We're gonna start with grinding the snow goose, and I've got this little metal detector here to detect BBs. Now it's not 100% perfect, some of them slip through from time to time, but for the most part, I'm pretty decent at finding BBs with this thing. So we've got some snow goose meat, we're gonna turn this on. You guys have seen me use this before, but we're gonna just go ahead and, just real quick, run it over, see if we can get any hits from a BB on there. I don't think I mentioned this, but we've got about 25 pounds of meat here. We're running this through on the coarse plate first, because the instructions said to coarsely grind it and then mix it and add seasoning, then run it through again with the smaller diameter grinding plate. But yeah, this is just whipping through this stuff quick. If you guys are just kind of getting into processing your own meat into sausage, invest in a good grinder. I've used the cheap countertop grinder before, and now I've got a really nice 1-horse or half-horse or whatever this is. And it makes such a huge difference having a good grinder. Also, if you guys haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button for more cooking videos and drop me a big old thumbs up on this. Let's see if we can get this video to 200 likes. I would really appreciate it. It helps get this video out to more people so then they can see what we got going on over here. And now we'll go ahead and grind up the pork. All right, we're gonna move this off to the side. We don't need it for now, but we will need it later. And here we have the meat mixer. Now, this is my most recent piece that I purchased for meat processing, and let me tell you guys, this makes such a big difference, because I used to just mix the meat in these pans like this, but the product at the end, this is definitely worth the money to spend on it. So we're gonna go ahead and get everything in here and get to making our bacon. So I need to add all of this, and 2 pounds of water. There's 1 pound, and we got 2 pounds. We're gonna mix, and we're gonna mix for probably a good amount of time. I'd say that's about what we're going for. Nice and mixed together. It's really kind of tacky and thick. It's getting harder and harder to turn the knob. So now we gotta run it through the grinder again, but we're gonna put it through the smaller plate. So you can see here, the 2 different sizes of plates we're using. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this smaller one on. And you just gotta kind of wiggle it down into the chute with your fingers. Sometimes you need to use this, sometimes you don't. It kind of depends. Looks like this is just, it's all just sucking straight through. Good mixture on the product too at the end. I think the seasoning's mixed in. We got a good amount of fat to lean ratio. That's why you want to mix pork with this, is goose and duck meat is very lean. And so you really want to mix a good amount of pork fat in and pork lean in there. So the instructions say to do 12 pounds of pork butt and 13 pounds of venison. Now that the grinding is over and mixing is over, everything's pretty much ready to go. So what we need to do now is pack this meat into these pans, and we'll let it sit in the fridge. So it says to line them with plastic wrap. All I've got is some press and seal. I don't have any cling wrap, so we'll see if that works. We'll start with 4 pans and see where we go from there. I think I only want to pack them maybe like 2 inches thick or so. All right, and there we have it. We have 4 pans of our snow goose bacon. So we're gonna just let this sit and do its thing in the fridge for about a day. We'll come back tomorrow morning, throw it on the smoker. We have the Traeger Pro 780 getting fired up. It's set to 200 degrees, and I got hickory pellets in there. I figured with doing bacon, yeah, I gotta do hickory. So we got hickory on there, and we're gonna just let that get up to temp, and then we'll put our snow goose bacon on. So hopefully here before lunchtime. I'm thinking this will take maybe 2.5, 3 hours to smoke through to temp, hopefully. But we're gonna throw those on, and hopefully by lunchtime we're gonna be trying some snow goose bacon. Curious about what the best way to go about doing this is, because then you have to flip it. It is all done and ready to come off. We got 3 of them here. The other one in the other grill is done. So let's pull these suckers out of here. It's like a big old meatloaf. What's the bottom side look like? I got a little black there. Oh, not too bad though. Let's give it a taste test. And it doesn't taste like bacon. It really reminds me of ham, or like Canadian bacon. But that's gotta be the best snow goose I've ever eaten. So here's the process that I'm gonna be doing. I'm gonna get a meat slicer. I'm gonna slice all these up and then vacuum seal and put them in the freezer. It's gonna be delicious. If you got the time, you got the resources, and like I said, I'm gonna leave everything linked down below. Give this a try, because duck bacon or goose bacon, whatever, like it's really good. I almost think I like this better than the summer sausage that I normally make. I think that's it. If you guys enjoyed it, leave me a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. I'll catch you guys on the next one.